We are live, everyone. Real quick, before we dive into this, thank you all so much for hanging out here, being a part of this live stream. Really appreciate everyone. Anyone that's coming in at this time, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. All right, man, this was this was infuriating. Seriously, this was again, did it twice. Make your free throws. Make your free throws. That's all we need you to do is make your free throws. And you probably win the game. Even if you make one, maybe it's another game, it's just, it's frustrating. But, hey, on the bright side, we fought well, we fought hard. We tried to get back in it in a game that we easily could have just laid down and called it a day. But man, this feels like a game. This and Philly feel like two games that we gave away. This feels like games that they didn't beat us, we beat ourselves. That's what this feels like. At least for me personally. This feels like two games now that we should have won, and we just gave it up. But it is what it is. Let's dive into it. let's break into it. First time, long time. What's going on, Jason? Two questions for you. Who do you think is going to win MVP this year, and why is it going to be Jason Tatum? I will take your answer off air. Thank you. I don't know. I mean, there's a couple people right now, I think, in the standings. I mean, Jason Tatum, if I'm being unbiased. No, sorry. Trying to play the stream, make sure it's working. If I'm being unbiased, I mean, Jason Tatum, he's definitely in the conversation. I think Anthony Davis is in the conversation. There's a couple options there. AD sold again. Yeah, it sucks, man. It sucks. We really need somebody else. Like, we really do. We need another guy. Russ played a terrible first half, but I mean, defensively, he was good the whole game. He was really good defensively the whole game. Second half, he really came alive. Really helped us a lot. And he was trying, man. He was trying there. He was trying to get us in the game, but we need, like, this game, Philly game, pretty much every game this season. They're all like, they've all shown we need another guy or two. We need another guy or two, at least. If we can get another guy or two, I think we're in there, because we're just putting so much on LeBron James and Anthony Davis. So much on LeBron James and Anthony Davis. And yeah, it's just frustrating. Lakers got to stop jacking up threes. It says, I think it's just exhaustion. You know what I mean? Like, they should have won the game. That game never should have even went into overtime. Like, it shouldn't have. And then once they got in overtime, I mean, LeBron and AD, they were done. The only person that was trying to, like, do something was Russ. But I mean, even defensively, guys weren't able to keep up anymore. And the Celtics youth really helped in overtime. It did. It really helped in overtime. Made a miracle comeback just to throw the game away. Jacking up threes, missing 2 free throws, seal the win. This is unacceptable. Agreed. It's just, it's frustrating. It's frustrating. That's 2 games gone because we couldn't knock down free throws. I agreed. Got to make a free throw. And twice it was Anthony Davis. You know what I mean? It's just, it's frustrating, because this is twice that these are games that we should have won, and we can't afford to lose these games. That's the problem. We can't afford to lose these games. So it's just rough. This is by far the most pathetic loss I've ever seen. Bron thinks he can jack up threes, and Russ has the worst shot selection in the NBA, slightly behind LeBron. Bron doesn't drive the ball. It was rough. It was. To win the game, yeah. What's going on, Jason? Bask in your glory. How many Laker games that they should have won that they lost? Portland, Indiana, Sixers now. This, sheesh. Ham's so stupid, not even giving AD and LeBron rest in the fourth. We couldn't. That's the problem. If they would have rested LeBron and AD, like, they were the two that were, like, killing. That was the problem. Like, we were stuck. You take them out for what? Like, I will say Boston has been exposed these last 3 games, and I don't think there's a clear runner, like people have been saying. I don't think so either. I still think, and I've said this on several occasions, I still think Milwaukee comes out the East. I think as long as Milwaukee is healthy, I don't think the Celtics are going to beat them. I really don't. AD and LeBron were gassed. They need help. Yeah, they really do. We gotta get somebody else. We really do. I mean, we're 2 days away. What's today? The 13th. 2 days away from the 15th. So hopefully by the end of the weekend, we get a game. Like now we got Denver. So outside of beyond the Denver game, out of our next 11, at least 7 of those games are like we should win those games. So we should, at the bare minimum, after Denver, go 7-4 in the next 11. If we can get Denver, then it would be 8-4. So, you win one, you lose one here and there, whatever. Hopefully you can sneak a couple others and maybe get to 500. But this was a game, man. It's a game you need. Really was. This is a game you need. I'm right there with you, Jay. I'm right there with you. Lakers panic too much when they're down, and so they just start jacking up threes. I mean, they were pretty good today. They just ran out of gas. They ran out of steam. You have a 38-year-old that's trying to, play 50 minutes, and you have an Anthony Davis who is, he's banging down low. He's doing all. It's exhausting. It really is. Like that's why we really need another guy or two, really badly. Yeah. So they should have come out 1 to 2 minute break and got some more energy. Too busy listening to damn players. They were exhausted. Yeah, but it's hard when you go on like a 27-4 run or whatever it was. Like it's hard. Like, do you really want to disrupt? Because that's the problem. If let's say Ham did that. Let's say Ham took him out for 2 minutes and the Celtics immediately went on like an 8-0 run, right? Because you take out AD and LeBron. Like, one, you're in trouble. Two, everybody's going to say, oh, you should have never taken out LeBron. It's a lose-lose. Like, you ride with your guys. They got the 13-point lead. They shouldn't have lost that 13-point lead. LeBron with the lazy pass, that ends up leading to an easy bucket, right? They got a 5-point swing in like seconds. Right? They hit the three. LeBron with the lazy pass, boom, gets the steal, easy layup. All of a sudden, it goes from 13 to 8, right? Miss a couple shots. They get a couple shots. AD misses 2 free throws. You end up going in overtime and losing the game. I mean, that's what it is. I mean, that's just how it is. It's rough. We need DeMar, Nikola, and Bohan, Cam. Yeah, we need something. We need some help. This L was more embarrassing than the Pacers. I can't watch this team anymore. Poor game management by LeBron, and Russ got to stop jacking up threes. He should have a 4-shot limit. I mean, for threes, yeah, I can understand that. I mean, look, Russ was trying. I don't he had a terrible first half. Defensively, he did it. He was great defensively the whole game. Really good defensively the whole game. First half, though, offensively was atrocious, right? He really picked it up in the second half. He was really good in the second half. And then that overtime, he was trying. He was doing what he could. We were gassed at that point. Russ is the Energizer Bunny, so he was kind of the only option. But it was just like, LeBron, AD are done. You're trying to put in Walker to try to get some fresh leg in there, but he didn't even touch the ball. But yeah, I mean, like I said, Russ tried. He tried. No, they were tired. Wasn't about panicking yet. Bad shot selection by LeBron at the end of the regulation. Yeah, I wish he would have put his head down and attacked the basket. I know he's beat. I know he's exhausted. But one play, man. One play. Hold the ball. Attack the hoop. Try to draw a foul. Whatever. Worst case scenario, you still miss. Best case scenario, the game's over, or you get to the free throw line. You just got to make one and you win. You knew he was going to jack up that three. I was just like, man, I understand he's exhausted. I understand you're tired. I understand you're just like, you're hoping that you make that, but you got to put your head down, man. You got to get to the basket. It's one play. You're telling me you don't have the energy to get just one more blow by and try to get to the hoop. put it on the refs. The refs were very charitable today for the Lakers. Like, put the refs in a position where they have to decide, do we call the foul or do we not? LeBron probably would have gotten the foul in that situation, but we need another scorer, period. Bron and AD was tired. Russ did it a couple bad shots, but him and another scorer could have just took over. Like, I agree. We definitely need somebody else. I hate this team. This team, same as last year. They're definitely better than last year, but it's not good. I know this won't happen, but like Trae Young, Russ do first. That would be beautiful. Exactly. AD has to make free throws. We lost to Philly and Boston now because of that. I agree. You got to make those. Listened to Bron and didn't want to call a timeout. Yeah. Celtics was ready to give the Lakers W back. Lakers handed it back. No thanks. Yeah. That's basically what it was. Both teams were like, oh, here you go. AD don't got a clutch bone in his body these last games. Yeah, it's been rough. LeBron, bad shot selection costing his games. I wish he would have put his head down and went to the basket. I really do. I do think LeBron tries too hard to be a hero sometimes. I don't really think so. I just think he doesn't have the consistent legs that he used to, and he's trying to like sort of rest within games. It's just decision making. There is no bright side of this game. They couldn't close, and it's that simple. There's always bright sides, but I feel it. The old man ran out of gas, stopped playing D and settled for bad shot selections. Yeah. LeBron and Russ shot them threes because they were exhausted. Yeah, I mean, at the end, it's what it is. Late game execution, what is going on? Just there was none. I mean, that's basically what it boiled down to. Like, it's rough. It's rough. Run pick and roll with Bron and AD all night. Why not go back to that for the last? I get it. I'm with you. When are we getting shooting? Nobody can make a three tonight. Seriously, nobody. Pathetic. I feel it. Oh, whoops. Sorry, give me a second. Went too far. There we go. And talking about open threes for the Celtics. How many open threes were there? Yeah, a lot. This team is frustrating to watch in the fourth quarter. It is. They play. I mean, the third and fourth quarter, they were great till the end. Like I said, I mean, this is a game that they should have won. It should have never even gotten to Anthony Davis free throws, if we're being honest, right? Like, we're up 13 with 3 minutes left or whatever. That's a game that you win. They hit the three, get it to 10, okay. Inbound the ball. But no, LeBron with the lazy pass, Marcus turnover, easy layup, all of a sudden it's an 8-point game. Little things like that are the difference. It really is. No legs to drive, Bron and AD, and Russ played the whole fourth quarter. And overtime, exhausted fatigue set in, and no chance past that point. Yeah. Agreed. AD always missed the free throws to win the game, and Lakers was not smart at all. They were shooting too much jump shots in overtime. Yeah, that's just exhaustion. That's just like you're throwing up miracles at that point is what it was. Tatum is Kobe 2.0, Fendi Facts. I can't even knock him. That duo of Tatum and Bron is crazy. Yeah, seriously, Tatum is nice. Tatum is real nice. He is. Future Laker. I'm telling you, future Laker. Why is LeBron taking 11 threes? Your guess is as good as mine. Tatum is way too inconsistent to win MVP. MVPs don't drop 12, 15, then 40, then 20. They drop 28, 28, 28. I don't know. I mean, it goes in a record. It goes in a lot of things. A lot of things get taken into account. I should have just kept studying for my finals tomorrow. I feel that definitely. AD has to make his free throws. I agree. He's got to. You got to make your free throws. Got to. Deserve that L. Yeah, facts. Again, they list. Yeah. Bro, I didn't understand the Lakers' game plan in OT. They were just checking threes. It's so frustrating. There was no game plan. They were done. Like, as soon as you went in, if you just saw their body language. Like, as soon as they went in overtime, you knew they were going to lose. They were just beat. Russ was trying to get everything together, and trying to hold on and keep him in the game. Yeah, Russ had it in the first half, but I was pleased. Yeah, he had a very rough first half, but he was fantastic in the second half. fantastic. He was good defensively the whole game. Just couldn't make a bucket to save his life in the first half. And then the second half, he really picked it up. But, just unfortunate. Davis missed free throws is why he won't be MVP. I don't really. They're not going to sit. Like, if he wins MVP, he wins MVP. They're not going to be like, oh, Davis missed 2 free throws, so therefore we're not giving him the MVP. Hey, put Lonnie in, not even give him the damn ball. Yeah, that was my thing too. Like, if you're going to put Lonnie in, let him take a shot or two. Should have let Lonnie and Russ try to win that game. That Tatum Kobe shot on LeBron was fire. Yeah, for real. Even though Cam isn't that good, I'm all or him now. The rebounding is bad. Yeah, got to do something. Anything. We got to do something. Whatever we can do, whatever players we can. We need something. I really don't like the idea of giving up an unprotected first for Bojan Bogdanovic, but man, it's just you watch these games and you're just like Bojan, that's a guy that probably could have really helped turn the tides of this game. Arthur coming in out with the $5 super chat. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. LeBron is playing hero ball. You guys are just standing around at the end. AD LeBron show. Yeah, it's basically what it is. It's just it comes down. You got to have better decision making. Is really what it is. Like you got to have better decision making. Like I said, that last play, I really wish LeBron just put his head down and get to the basket. Because, the refs were – you had favorable refs, right? Like, you took so many free throws. The refs were calling all those little tic-tac fouls late in the game. Put your head down. Try to get to the basket. Best case scenario, you make the shot. Worst case scenario, you get the free throws. And, all you got to do is make one at that point. I wish they would have done something like that. It just – AD's got to hit those free throws. LeBron can't make those lazy passes that lead to a turnover right under the basket and lead to a layup. You're talking about a 5-point swing in 3 seconds. Literally, from the time he made the basket to turn over to the layup. You're talking 3 seconds, 5 points. That is a way to get teams back in the game. This is something that it should have never came to that, ever. Should have never came to that. We were up 13 with 4 minutes left and lost it. Started with Russ turnover. I'm not blaming him, but got turned into a 3, then turnover in bounds, then jacked up threes. So sad to see that loss. Yeah, it was just bad in general. It really was. You can't, there's no excuse. We gotta close out. You gotta do better. You gotta close out those games. You're up that much that late. There's no reason for you to lose that game. None at all. Jason coming in hot with the $2 super chat. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I got 99 problems, but the Celtics ain't one. Rub it in. Go ahead. Let it in. Let it out. Get your licks in. G-Man, what's going on? Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. I don't see a comment. I don't know if you were trying to leave a comment or you were just trying to help me out. Either way, I appreciate it. If you did have a comment, leave it in the chat and I'll try to get to it if you just forgot to leave the comment or something. But seriously, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Max coming in hot with the $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Seriously, I appreciate that. All of you are so kind. Seriously. Lakers need to trade bad. They need to do something about this. Look, we do. We got to do something. You watch these games and you're just like, man, this Laker team is right there, right? You watch these games and you're like, man, if we just had another piece or two, we probably win this game. And I don't know. I hopefully, we're 2 days away from being on the 15th. So maybe they get something done. Maybe they get something involved and we can pull off a win. That's my hope. It's just rough, man. That really is. It's rough, but we got to do something. We got to get another player or 2 or 3 or whatever. If we can, I think we're right there. I really do. I think we're right there. So we'll see how it goes. But again, thank you so much, everyone, for the super chats. Real quick, if you could hit that subscribe button, please. That is free. It only takes a second. I'd really appreciate it. I'm trying to hit 7K before the end of the year. I'm no longer on pace, but if I get a bunch of subscribers right now, I will be on pace. We're at 6382. Can I get 18 subs? We got 125 of you in this live stream, and I'm sure there are at least 18 of you that aren't subscribed. Can you at least get me to 6,400 today? That would put me right on track to hit my 7K goal. And it's Christmas. It's Christmas. So, but yeah. And don't forget to like the video. I'm done with this team. I can understand that. We need to trade Pat Bev. Yeah, we gotta trade something. We gotta do something. Seriously, something. Why can't Ham control his offense and tell his players to stick to the game plan? Is the game plan? Problem is, it's hard to, because you have the flow of the game, the flow of the offense. You have in-game situations like, you can only run so many plays. You can only run so many sets. You can only do so many things. You're going to have sequences throughout games where there is no play for that, or there's, you got a final rundown, like whatever. That's the problem. Go get Boyan, give them protected pick. It's kind of how this game felt. This game kind of felt like, man, like we go get a piece or two right there. Should have taken Davis out in OT. You can't take him out. You really can't. And like, who else are you going to get in there? Ham should have called the timeout at the end of regulation. LeBron should have taken the ball to the hole. I agree. I do. This team sucks. I feel it. Russ was brilliant at the end of the third and fourth quarter. He really was. He really turned it around in the second half, and he was trying so hard in overtime. Like, I can't knock him too much. But yeah, it's rough. It's rough. And yeah, that's how you get hurt when you play exhausted like that. Yeah, that's true too. Very true. Look at Kobe, Look at, when he tore his Achilles, having to play 45 minutes a game. They had no big. We could have played put Bryant in. Yeah, but I mean, you're trying to close the game. I get it. I mean, I wouldn't have minded, but you're in overtime. You have this team out. I know you're exhausted. I know you're tired, but trying to do something. Lakers went up by 13 with 4 minutes left and started playing like they was up 20. Yeah, seriously. However, he was awful in the first half. He was terrible in the first half. I'm sorry, Coach Ham has to demand the ball go inside. That was twice in a row that he doesn't manage a manageable OT. Yeah, I mean, it's hard when guys are just exhausted. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to fight for position and stuff like that when you're down low. Okay, that shot was crazy. Yeah, seriously. Did Reeves run any pick and roll in OT? Looked like it was all LeBron, AD, and Russ, who clearly looked gassed. Yeah, there wasn't. It was just Russ trying to keep us in it, and LeBron and AD trying to jack up threes. I was hyped when he had 30 points turnaround, but we were fatigued after that. I'm sad to see that happen again. Yeah, seriously. It's just rough, man. It's rough. We can't lose these games. We got to win these games. Free throws kill Lakers year after year after year. They've been really good shooting the free throws this year, though. They've been really good. They're like 86% or something, 83% on the season. It's just late game free throws, Got to make those. You're not supposed to. Apart from 80s missed free throws, LeBron setting for threes instead of driving. Great. Sell the picks. I don't care. Just get some extra help. LeBron and you can't score 30 every game. I agree. You got to get something. You got to go get some pieces. This team is right there. Every time we've played an elite team, a team that is favored to win the championship or at least be in the conversation, every single year or every single time, we're right there. We either beat them or just, a piece or two, a play or two away. And it's like, man, if we just had another guy that could come in and give us 15 on a nightly basis, we're in it. We do. We gotta get that. We really do. 80 LeBron is not clutch. I wouldn't really say that. I mean, they played 50 minutes, and it's like everyone gets exhausted except for Russ, and that's just Russ is an animal. I mean, you're trusting, you're trying to have a 38-year-old LeBron James play, ample minutes. It's hard. It's hard. Like I said, I do wish that LeBron put his head down and went to the basket and got a bucket. Arthur coming in hot with the $2 super chat. Thank you so much. LeBron was controlling the flow, ignored players. Yeah, he's got to do a better job. He really does. He's got to do a better job of just decision-making, playmaking, and just, keeping the game in order. He's the guy. He's the guy. He's got to just better decision making is what it boils down to. He really does. Got to hit free throws. I agree. Got to hit free throws. They need to take it to the basket too. The shooting, yeah, definitely. Like I said, I wish LeBron would put his head down and go. It was on LeBron and AD when they say they don't want to rest. Yeah, I get it. The game never should even win in overtime. When Beverly missed those wide open layups, I was dying from laughing, bro. Then complained to the ref. Dude, they need to get rid of it. They do. They need to trade him ASAP. My bad. What's up, Silent? I'm blown. Hey, don't worry about it. I get it. No need to apologize. You're all good. I appreciate you. And yeah, it's rough. It's rough. I get it. Free Westbrook. I'm tired of this. Dude, Russ tried, man. Russ tried. We need Cam Reddish to defend wings. We need a lot of things. But a couple players, we'd be good. Russ played a good game. He did. He was rough in the first half. If I'm being honest, I was like, man, come on, dude. We need you. But that second half, man, he was huge. Defensively, he was fantastic the whole game. But, down the stretch and overtime, he was really trying. Eddie choked away the game, bottom line. Sink even one of those free throws, and we probably go to overtime. Game over, we win. Down games now. Yeah. 2 games now. Yeah. Seriously. Lakers need a freaking trade. They do. They really do. A few bums. Lakers showed fight. It was a great game. Respect the Lakers. Celtics will win 18 this year. I'm telling you, Lakers are going to win the number 18 before the Celtics. They're still not going to beat the Bucks, but it was a good game. It really was. LeBron and AD sold again. Yeah, seriously, it was rough. Since when AD missing free throws? Oh my God, yeah, gotta make those, man. All I feel is pain. I'm with you, Snorlax. I'm with you. Russ will somehow still get the blame, though. He better not. That dude was trying. That dude was working his tail off to try to. Pat Bev and none, please. Leave Anderson gone. Jones gone. Get them out. Yeah, we got to. Whatever we got to do, you got to go get a couple players. We got to go get two, three guys at least. We need it. We need 2 guys to come in, basically rotation. Because right now we have like 4 or 5 guys. Like that's it. Like we really do. Everyone else are just kind of bodies on the floor. I think the comeback run we made happen a little too early, but at the same time, we got to secure that damn game regardless. Yeah, I mean it's hard to you fight back, you work that hard to get that lead back, and then you're gassed towards the end. But I mean they were up 13 with 3.5, 4 minutes left, whatever it was, and you got to win that game. Careless turnovers. LeBron on the inbounds. Again, you had a 5-point swing in 3 seconds. Like when that happens, it's usually a sign like, hey, you might lose this game. LeBron couldn't play defense for the last minute and couldn't drive for the winner. But instead takes a contested 3. Shake Matty always does that. He does that contested 3. I was screaming. I was like, come on, just put your head down, get to the basket. But you knew he was going to shoot a 3. Real victories over, yeah, fact. Beverly and Shooter were awful. Lonnie looked like a lost puppy all night, scared to do anything. Russ was only good in the second half. Needs to be better. Beverly should never start again. Seriously, they need to learn their lesson. Pat Bev making $13 million on the bench. Get him out of here. Yeah, gotta get a trade done. They really do. Tonight was everyone's fault, not just Russ. Yeah, no, absolutely not, just Russ. I don't blame him. I blame the players. Same recipe, no matter who is the coach, and that's the players' leaders. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I've said it countless times. Like coaches can only do so much. Coaches can only control so much. It's up to the players to go. Need a scorer to alleviate load. LeBron and AD on the stretch. Agreed. We just need another guy that could hit shots. You know what I mean? So it doesn't have to just be LeBron and AD. Walker, Pat Bev, Schroeder combined for only 15 points. Meanwhile, LeBron James and AD combined for 70. Yeah. If Rob don't make some sort of move in a few days, I'm throwing hands with the front office. I feel it. We got to do something. Our stars played great. We got nothing from the other 12 Lakers. Yeah. Agreed. Game that we could have used Boyan. Yeah. Really would have been nice to get Bogdanovich. Any other team in the league would start Russ over Pat Bev and Schroeder. Ham should be drug tested. We get in 10-point holes before Russ even touches the floor most games. That is true. I mean, look, I don't mind Russ coming off the bench to give you that change, but like the problem is the starting lineup. Like Bev you're playing 4-on-5 out there on offense, and he's not that good defensively to where it's like, man, like you have to play him because he's so good. He's not Tony Allen out there, So the problem is it becomes a non-factor, and a lot of times this year we've seen it where we're down 8 to 10 points. Russ comes in, we immediately go on a run and come back, and then because it's just the change of pace, the change of just energy, everything. Bron, Eddie, and Russ gave us 90 points. Yeah. Ham should have called timeout on the final shot. LeBron is still the head coach no matter what. Shaking my head. He is. He should have called timeout. He should have. Or LeBron should have went to the hole and put his head down. I hate this team. Makes me want to catch my eyes out. I feel it. If LeBron was gas, he should have passed the ball to AD instead of taking the contested three for the game winner. Shaking my head. Either way, AD going to have a mismatch. He should have done a lot. He should have done a lot of things. Put your head down. I mean, honestly, like when I was sitting there, I was watching the game. One, LeBron was going to shoot the three. I don't think there's a player watching that game or a person watching that game that was like, LeBron's going to put his head down and go to the basket. No, if you know LeBron, he's going to dribble out the clock, take a step back three. And that's what he did. I was kind of hoping that they would have given the ball to Russ to go to the basket, like design a play if they had called a timeout, or in that flow, like had Russ cut through and then LeBron give him the pass and him try to get to the basket. Just because, again, AD was gassed, LeBron was gassed, but regardless, it's rough. Shout out to Westbrook for 4 blocks. Dude, he was incredible defensively tonight. He was really good defensively. Without Russ, we lose by 50 easily. Yeah, we probably, I don't know about 50, but we would have lost by probably a lot more. Yes, I understand that. However, both Tatum and Brown weren't on the court during the whole run, or he should have utilized his timeouts better. They all should run these, but I get that. Lakers really missing winning for the hustle rebounds. Agreed. We really do. What else? We need to get rid of Russ. Ham, keep putting him in closing lineups. We can't win close games. Russ is the only reason we got back and won the game. Did you watch the game, bud? And Russ was our only option in overtime. That's a terrible take. I mean, look, Russ has made some bad decisions in some games, but this was not the game. Russ was our best player in overtime, especially overtime, and like the third and fourth quarter. He was the defense, the steals, the blocks, the hustle plays, getting easy buckets. Like especially when we went up 13, like Russ. I mean, even Reggie Miller was like, Russ is putting on a show right now. Like Russ was getting the block on one end, taking it, and just laying it up over Williams. Like, dude, Russ was the reason we got into the game, or why we got that lead. Heart attack, common cause, smoking. Lakers play basketball. Yeah, thanks. Players can't just try it. They need to play up to expectations. Yeah, you got to play. They do it. Unfortunately, they got to play. They got to play above expectations personally, and that's the problem. I need to play pick and roll. Reeves and AD, yeah, running with it. To go to the WBA was broadcasting though. Yeah, Candace, glad BG's home. Yeah, facts. Russ out rebound AD off the bench. Yeah. Just give the ball to Russ and let him get downhill. Braun doesn't drive anymore in these situations. That's why I was saying, like, there was a real part of me that was like, I want LeBron to get the ball to Russ, because I really think Russ would. I mean, there is the fear of Russ taking a mid-range pull-up or something, or just taking a three. But if you could have gotten Russ going down, like cutting across with the head of steam, he would have gotten the ball. And he probably would have went to the basket because he would have been right there. He's not going to on the thing like ball in sideways shoot it. He probably would have gotten the ball, taken a dribble, and then gotten to the hoop. But he set the pick. He always goes away from the picks anyway. I hate LeBron having the damn ball at the end of games. Yeah, I miss Malik Monk and Melo. Also, ridiculous amount of travel calls were very annoying. Shaking my head. Yeah, there were a lot of travel calls tonight. A lot. There was like 6 on the Celtics. No one else is stepping up. Facts. Other than Walker Reeves, we have no help. Yeah, like I said, it's literally we have like 5 players. We have our big 3, and then we have Walker and Reeves. That's it. That's the only players that are playing. We gotta go get a piece or two. Got to get a piece or two, because if we get another piece or two especially come playoff time, in the playoffs, you're only going to run 7, 8 guys anyway. So right now we got Walker, Reeves, LeBron, Davis, and Russ. You got Thomas Bryant when he does play. He's usually pretty productive, and other than that, every once in a while you'll have a guy or two that'll come in, but for the most part, it's basically 5 guys. Thomas Bryant, I wish I don't know why Ham doesn't give Thomas Bryant more playtime, more love, because that dude is all his minutes, he's so productive. He's not the best defensive center in the world. He is good help defense, but like when he's like one-on-one in the post, not so much. But still, I think he deserves some more playtime. We got to go get another piece or two. We really do. Like, even if you go do the Spurs deal, go get Jakob Poeltl and Josh Richardson, so that way you have another big that can come off. Because the problem is we don't need like a starting center, right? Because Anthony Davis is just dominating so much at center. Keep him at center. We need like a guy that can come in and just give you like 15 to 20 minutes a game. Give LeBron some rest. Give AD some rest. Go get a wing player or something. I don't know. But Jakob Poeltl, you could probably bring off the bench and it wouldn't be the biggest deal in the world. Lakers are horrible. Yeah. You're not entirely wrong. Ron holds the damn ball. He could be the leader until guys move, set off screens. LeBron has to be better. Lax. Yeah, agreed. The problem is without AD, we're not in the game. Yeah, I mean we need AD. AD's the guy. Hate that play in OT when LeBron was in the free throw line area and just gave the ball to Russ to shoot a 3. Really, that's our offense. We are not close to being a contender. Yeah. LeBron just in overtime, he just didn't want to. He was done. He was done. He wasn't. He was trying to hope that Russ could maybe get going, and Russ was trying. Like gave AD the ball, can't guard him. All he had to do was go high post, get a bucket. It's supposed to be one option. Like agreed. Lee Old. I can't believe we traded THD and Stanley for Patrick Beverley. Honestly, I still don't mind that trade. I know in hindsight it looks really bad, but that trade did a lot more than get Patrick Beverley. One, Patrick Beverley was great last year. Like he was one of the most efficient defenders in the league. He was one of 4 guys in the league that were top 4 or top 5 in closest defenders. Like no matter whether he was guarding in the center or whatever. That's why Darvin Ham believes he could guard 6'8" guys. But it's different when you're closing out or you have to guard them for a play or so rather than guarding them every possession. That's a big difference. But Anthony Davis and Patrick Beverley were 2 of the top 5 last year. And so the thinking was, you have 2 of the top 5. You have a big and little that are 2 of the top 5 in elite defense. But he hasn't been that guy this year, and his offense has been atrocious. Like even last year, he was good offensively. Not great, he was what you needed him to be. He's not that this year. But beyond that, 1, it gave you cap relief because of THT, and 2, it freed up a roster spot. So there was a couple reasons. Darvin Ham never made rotations up 13. Yeah. Skip Bayless is getting in his head, honestly. He's shaking my head, banding his ditch to LeBron. AD and LeBron needed rest. They did. Sucks because LeBron actually played his butt off, but took his foot off the gas with that heat check 3 up 12. Yeah. We need Reddish. We need a couple guys. We really do. Should have subbed Bryant and Brown. You talk about an overdone? The PTSD I got from this game was insane. I feel that. AD wants all this MVP defense player of the year talk. It was shown on these last games versus Philly and Boston that he doesn't deserve that title. MVP of the team has to be, knock those down. He's the MVP. The dude's playing. It's frustrating, but Come on. Like we probably win like 2 games if it wasn't for Anthony Davis. The whole point of MVP is most valuable player. Like Anthony Davis is the most valuable player. We need Reddish to guard wings. Yeah, we need just size, period. They did show a fight, but they're not showing what they can win the game, and they're damn established for the league yet. Agreed. Imagine when the Pels get our number 1 pick this year and they win the chip. Oh my God, that ain't gonna happen. Lakers are gonna be that bad. They gave the old man James a max extension. Dude, he's still playing great. Like I've been very critical of LeBron, but come on, the dude's still averaging like 30 points a game. How do you feel about Russ trying to take over in overtime, Tyler? I just won't feeling the threes. I was fine with it because I mean, look, LeBron and AD were done, and all you really had was Russ. I was fine with it. I mean, the threes, yeah, but he's trying to get going. He's trying to do something. LeBron's setting him up. He's wide open. If you knock one of those, he's the hero. If he misses them, he's the bad guy. But if you really look at everything, like we wouldn't even have been in that situation if it wasn't for him. LeBron is playing hero ball. Guys are just standing around. Yeah, I'm with you. That was super chat. And again, thank you so much, Arthur, if you're still here. I hope I wake up to Russ trade soon. Please let Brody be free. I hope not. Look, I'm not. I know KB. I know you just want Russ to go to a place that he's appreciated, but I want Russ. I really do. But like, depending on what if there's a proper deal out there, sure. I don't want them to trade Russ just to trade Russ. But if there's a deal, is Russ going to be here next year? It's a question I think the Lakers really have to ask themselves. Like, do you think Russ is going to be here next year? If you do, then keep him. If you don't, then trade him, get some pieces for the future. And we dug ourselves into a hole in the first place because we had Beverly, AD, Schroeder, Gardy, Brown, JTA. Yeah, I made a community post where I was like, we got back into this game because of our size, and hopefully Ham takes notice. I really do. I really hope he looks at that and goes, okay, we need to play bigger from now on. Like Reeves, Troy, you're starting 5. I have no problems with Dennis Schroeder playing point guard to start. Sure. But it needs you need to go like Schroeder, Walker, Troy Brown, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, at least for now. Right. And then, have Russ and Reeves be the first ones in off the bench. And then there you go, whatever. Can't get peanut. You can't get peanuts for us. Yeah, you can. You got to actually it's got to be worth it. What's with the small ball, Coach Ham? Worst coach so far. He went away from the second half. He didn't go small at all, which I was good. And I hope he keeps that up. LeBron's needs to take advantage of the Jordan rule. Is a different league uniform, but take the chance and draw the foul down the stretch. Foul trouble, free for those. All good. Yeah, agreed. Great. I wish he would have put his head down and went to the basket as well. If Russ starts this game, I promise you the Lakers win. Probably, especially, I don't know, man. I don't know. He was rough in the first half. But maybe, yeah. Ham will learn that it's best to let Russ initiate the offense and pick a roll action, have LeBron play off the ball. That way Russ isn't taking the shots at the end of plays and the collapsed defense for open looks. Yeah. Yeah. They at this point, they need to let Russ play playmaker. They really do. I also just trust Russ' decisions right now more than LeBron's, especially look, Russ does a lot of he makes poor decisions at times, but most guys that are high usage do. I mean, Luka turns the ball over 8 times a game. Every high usage player turns the ball over, makes bad decisions, right? Because you're going to make bad decisions in the flow of the game. But Russ is the guy right now that's playmaking. He's the guy that's really controlling things. So I think they need to kind of lean into the Russ takeover role. Smart played with 5 fouls the entire fourth. Yeah, should have attacked him more. That's always been trash from the Lakers front office, and these shows trying to get clicks. No GM wants to lose his job. What? I'm sorry, but you don't give up a 13-point lead. You're not worried about free throws. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I said that earlier. They shouldn't even have been in a position for AD to miss it, but you got to make those free throws. AD in late game free throws is getting ridiculous. He's the best player on the Lakers, and understand he's tired, but we got to close those out with the free throws. Yeah, you got to make those free throws. You got to. He's got to be paying AD low. You missed the last 2 seasons, damn near, and you in the game enter multiple times and only missed 2 games, and we still can't win like that. Yeah. Yes. Lakers need a trade. They do badly. We do. We really need another guy or two. We really do. Put Bryant in. They should have played Bryant more. He's really efficient when he's in there. Fresh legs and energy. That would have been nice. Make your free throws. Facts. Even Reggie noticed they was tired. Yeah. Yes. At the end of games, yeah. Go bigger. Miss free throws, turnovers, poor shot selection. Brown Jr. is ineffective on offense now. He has, and he was like Mr. Consistent for us in the beginning of the year. He really was. 80 missing pressure, free throws game after game. Yeah, he's got to stop. He's got to make those. You got to make those free throws, man. If we can get 2 or 3 wins, and a rim protector to get Braun and AD break so they aren't gassed in these game situations. Yeah, we got to go get a couple pieces. We really do. Got to get a couple pieces. We need a better coach. That's the problem. He's not the problem. I mean, he at times doesn't make the best decisions, but it's his first year. Give him time. And look, he can only coaches can only control so much. I don't want to get worse though making these trades. Yeah, you can't be a net negative. Like if you're gonna do the trades, you gotta it's got to be the right trade. Worst loss in 42 years. I don't know if it's the worst loss, but it definitely was a bad one. Definitely was a tough one. If they could get anything for Russ, they would have traded him anytime in the last year. No, that's not true at all. Russ has been too valuable for them right now. Just too small. Yeah, you got to get some size. And you can't trade Russ, just trade Russ. What else? What would you do with Russ if you were coaching him? Because you ride or die. Oh, we talk about KB. Let Russ be Russ. Yeah. Yes, lazy basketball, lazy ball. The Lakers seems like LeBron don't care. Yeah, at times it does feel like that. Fire Genie, fire DT, LF, fire Trevor, fire Magic, fire Rambo. You just want everybody fired. This is a prime example of Russ. You can't sub him out when he's missing shots. Yeah, let him do his thing. Take over, especially like this game. We really needed it. Let me turn that off. Okay, cool. Is Rob asleep? Make a deal before it's too late. I know he needs to do something soon. I really hope he does. I really hope maybe we'll get lucky and we'll wake up tomorrow to some news. Bro, oh, what the heck? There we go. Bro, I see LeBron at his son's game. He gets more excited at his games than his own game about winning. I mean, it's just good. Lakers need to bring in Pau Gasol as assistant coach or something, man. They need to make some moves. Pelinka should have been fired for trading Pat Beverly. Again, I don't mind that trade at all. Even now, I still don't mind that trade. They desperately need a guard that can score. They need just anybody that can score. At least losing this game makes the trade more likely. I don't want us to win games to the point where Pelinka thinks he don't need a trade. Yeah, I mean it's clear we need a trade. We really do. We do. Tyler getting to the bag tonight. We can celebrate that. Well, thank you. And I do. I am very thankful for all that. For everybody that gave super chats. It was very kind. We had a nice little spurt there. I appreciate it. It really does help. Lakers aren't a bad team. It's lineups and decisions. Yeah, and it's just we need a little more. We really do. Kim Boylan said the day. Will LeBron finally win his 5th ring at 38? Can AD find out the next basketball Z? Dude, when you were saying that, I was literally thinking, not basketball Z, I was thinking like the Dragon Ball Z thing. Like, find out on the next episode. Yeah, so that's funny. But I mean, look, I don't think, if I'm being honest, I don't think Boyan alone makes us like a lock contender. I don't think we're one of like the best teams, but I mean, I would take my chances. Like if we went and got Boyan and that was it, I'd like my chances. But I think we need about like 2 or 3 solid starting level type players. Because right now, like I said, we have like 5 guys that consistently night in and night out can perform and deliver. You go get 3, that's basically going to be your playoff lineup. So yeah. If we could turn Ham and Nunn, or Bev and Nunn, JTA and Damian Jones into like 2 or 3 guys, that'd be awesome. Sorry, trying to find something to me. So you'll let him go 2 and 10 before he makes the next bucket, before he's 7 him his ways. Yeah. Let's see. 80 is BS, man. He missed important free throws. I'm so disappointed. Yeah, you got to make those free throws. You really do. You really do. Not happening this year, boys. We'll need to see if we can sign Kyrie next year, because him and AD would be showtime. Hey, it's never too late. You get a right trade or 2, all of a sudden you're cooking with gas. Sorry, trying to find. Here we go. Coach Ham is having a rough start to his first head coach. He's been given 3 Hall of Fame players and is struggling to manage them during crucial situations. Yeah, like I said, he's not perfect. It's not all his fault, but he's got to do a better job. But yeah, man, Russ was settling for 3s. I mean, all the space was given him. Tech basket, get more efficient looks. He can't shoot. Yeah, got to do better. I will admit, managing Russ and LeBron in the clutch is hard. Russ is great talent, but can't play him alongside Russ in the clutch. Not how it works. It's just hard because guys can't make free throws. When guys aren't making free throws, it's tough. Or not free throws, 3-pointers. Sorry, I'm tired. Took the kids to a light show and stuff today, so it's been a long day. I was running around working all that stuff, but yeah. As Tyler says, as Tyler says, yeah. You giving Russ credit when Boston was leaving him open and playing 5-on-4. Yeah, I give Russ credit because he was a big part of the reason we were able to come back and get into the game. Did he have a perfect game? No, of course not. But he was huge. He was a huge factor. Huge factor. All right. Let's power through some questions. Let's power through a couple more questions. There's no way I'm going to be able to get through all this chat. There's a lot, which I am very appreciative. You guys are awesome, and I'm very thankful. But there is a lot of comments here. And I just lost my spot. Where were we? Darn it. Hang on. Bear with me for a second. Trying to find where we were at. Okay. There's the start point. So let's find... There are a lot of comments. There it is. Boom. Found it. All right. But speaking of comments, we got from May. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You coming in hot with the $2 super chat. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. I need to get rid of LeBron James. Ain't worth his money anymore. Can't get rid of LeBron this year. But I mean, the dude's still giving you 30 a game. We just need more than just LeBron. That's the problem. Like, we need several guys that can make an impact. Like I said, if we could get 3-4 guys, I think we're a contender. If we could get like 2 to 3 guys, I think we're right there. I really do. Yeah. But again, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. Schroeder hasn't done enough this year either. He really hasn't. I'm hoping he kind of gets more comfortable and back in it. Any big guy over 6'9", we win. Yeah, seriously, we need it. Let's see. Don't miss leg day. Seriously, they got the run up. Bad defense down the stretch by LeBron. You could see Phil Handy on sidelines pissed at LeBron. Yeah, he's just old. He's getting old. We're third to last in the entire league. Yeah, we're not looking too good right now. Our Lakers need to find a real GM. I mean, let's wait and see what he does first. You know what I mean? Maybe there's a plan. I mean, maybe there's not, but I'm just saying. Who knows? You say we need if guys, but what little guys do we have that are anything special? Right now, I mean, we don't have anybody that's like special, but look, we have like if we get 2 or 3 guys, we have enough for like a legit rotation. We just right now don't have a legit rotation. Lonnie needs to play down the stretch. He's their third scoring option. Yeah, but I understand not playing him in this game. I mean, we went on like a crazy run. You don't want to mess that up, but you gotta, overtime put him in. Like, why put him in and not give him why not give him an opportunity? Lonnie does need to be in the fourth. Like I said, most of the time I agree. Yes, absolutely, he does. But in this situation, I didn't mind it because again, you have guys that they just went on like a 27-4 run or 5 run or something like that. Like, you don't want to mess that up. You don't want to mess that up. Let's see. All right, let's power through like a handful more questions, and I'm gonna skate on out of here. Set up for tomorrow. I gotta be up early tomorrow too, so gotta set up some stuff. Beverly starting and shouldn't even be playing. Seriously, I'm with you. We've been so bad since Russ trade, but everyone keeps saying next week until the next week. I feel you. However, AD would be the next option. Oh, that's the KB, and Russ cannot shoot 3 straight threes in OT. That just can't happen if we want to win. Yeah, but I mean, who else was going to do it? LeBron. I mean, that's the Lakers need to do it again and do a rematch in Boston and let us go win by 78 points. Yeah, right. Play the game again. Start fresh. Why is everyone saying he shot 3, 4, 5 threes in overtime? He took 2. Talk about Russ, yeah. Biden should have sent Bev. Should trade Bev for SGA if only. I would do that this time last month if that was a possibility. If Bev Dennis Scrotum start over Russ one more time, you're gonna see me in the news. I feel like KB. Lakers need to send 2 unprotected. No, you ain't sending 2 unprotected first. It's hard to even justify 1 unprotected first. But this game made you kind of look and go, oh, maybe I should. Stanley just got signed by the Spurs. He did. The jalapeno cheddar one. The most pathetic bunch of monkeys I've ever watched. What? What are you talking about? Boston either doubled the ball or doubled AD because Russ was in the game. Keep in mind, if we get Stanley Johnson, we get another guy that doesn't score much. We can't get Stanley Johnson this year, period. Even if he didn't just sign with the Spurs, we couldn't get him at all anyway. He's got to wait a year after you traded him. Still think we make the playoffs? Yeah, I still think we make the playoffs. Boyan Burks and Corey Joseph. Not for 2 unprotected first, but trade 5 people for Kai, Katie, Dame, Resh, and then you're good. Right? If only. What else? If we had a good point guard, we would have never lost against Boston, and AD wouldn't have had to shoot them free throws, or just another scorer. If we just had another scorer, period, might be a different situation here. We don't have many players to trade that are worth much. Teams aren't trying to trade for the players; they're trying to trade for the assets. Like that's what like a lot of people like. I see so many comments. People like you don't have any player. Like nobody's calling the Lakers up and talking trades because they want Patrick Beverley or they want Kendrick Nunn. Like it's not what it's about. They want the picks. They want the assets. That's why. So. In OT, Ham says no 3 tech paint. LeBron James shoots on 3. You need to start letting LeBron know that he's not the first option. Can't win with LeBron at them. Not right. Not like that. Not playing the way he's doing. Like I said, he should have put his head down and gotten to the basket. Thomas Bryant is good though. He is. He's solid. He deserves more playing time. He really does. But AD needs to do what LeBron was or Giannis was doing. Shoots free throws. Gary, what is going on? Appreciate you. How are you? What's up? What's up? You do know Stanley was one of our elite wing defenders last year. That's what we're missing this year. Yes. We're going to have to go get them. Go get one, hopefully. We need Reddish, Boyan plus Sadiq. That would be beautiful. Beautiful. AD and Braun, ISO and crunch time is too predictable. If they're going to complain about being tired, they should have passed and ball to the 3 other players. Yeah, you can make that argument, definitely. So I'm saying we need another piece to come in and help with that. All right, let's do like 3 more questions. I'm going to get out of here. 80, Russ and Braun scored 90 on the 118. We need more firepower. A trade is needed. Agreed. I am with you. We are being much too harsh on our stars tonight. In the second half, they were fabulous. They do have a head coach, and his job is to manage these games. Yeah, to an extent. Like I said, you can only do so much. Too bad we didn't get Germany, Dennis, right? That dude was like unstoppable. That dude was superstar. If the top-seeded teams keep winning while Lakers keep losing, sad to say, but no playoffs this season. It's not the top-seeded teams. It's like the middle of the pack teams that you want to keep winning or keep losing. Yeah. We're supposed to be perfect reason to trade Russ. Yeah, seriously. Imagine if they traded Russ right now and we had these guys. Man. That would have been, oh, man. We'd be in a really bad spot. Really bad spot. I pray for a trade tomorrow. I'm with you. Why doesn't he play Thomas Bryant? I don't know. He really should. He really needs to. I agree. Yes, they need to do that. They need to go Lonnie Walker, Troy Brown. Like I said, starting 5 should be Schroeder, Walker, Brown, LeBron, and Davis. And boom, you're good. You're good. That's the size. And hopefully hopefully Ham saw this game and was like, okay, I need to play bigger. It's my hope at least. This is why we needed Ham trade to get LeBron and AD some help. Agreed. All I want to know is who was defending Tatum. Everybody. They were throwing everybody at Tatum. Find one more for me. It's crazy how inconsistent Dennis has been. Yeah, facts. I'm with you. Second for Cam Reddish, do it now. Yeah, I hope so. That would be nice. That'd be nice if they could do that. We don't need the Kardashian curse. That was funny. If Lakers doesn't make the playoffs again, Rob definitely needs to be fired. Like, why keep holding him, making any good trades? Yeah, they gotta do something. They really do. If we miss the playoffs again, you might as well just blow it up. You might as well blow it up in the offseason. Start fresh, tear it down. But anyway, I'm going to get on out of here, everyone. I really appreciate all of you. Subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to hit 7K before the end of the year. That would be awesome. We got 18 days left. So I need 700, 650 subscribers, something like that. So subscribe. There's 88 of you. I'm sure there are several of you that aren't subscribed. Subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. Only takes a second. Very kind of you. And don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. All you guys are awesome. Hopefully we bounce back against Denver. Maybe tomorrow we'll get lucky and wake up to a trade. That would be beautiful as well. But everyone that gave super chats and stuff, thank you so much. I really did appreciate that. Everybody that just was hanging out, supporting, and took time to like the video, subscribed, and just, join the conversation. I appreciate all of you as well. You guys are all awesome. Very blessed, very thankful to be a part of this. You guys are beautiful.